Edition of Wreck-It Wednesdays. I bet many of you have been wondering what I've done with this and if I've lost it or misplaced it or thrown it in a river somewhere. But nope, here it is. I've just been a slacker, as usual. Are any of you surprised? Probably snot. I thought we'd film outside today in the glories of nature. The sun is chirping, the birds are shining, and we've got... Wait, I like that one better. We'll just leave it. The sun is chirping, the birds are shining, and we've got the gentle hum of lawnmowers in the distance. I sure hope that wherever you're at today, you're getting as nice and pleasant of weather as we are here. It's like 80 today, and I feel like alive in my own element. And my sass is just, what is this? It's like my hair is too long to be sassy now. Sassy, 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 so sassy, sassy, sassy. All right, I've done probably 5 pages. I feel like I used to do 10 back in the old days in the first round of Wreck-It Wednesday, but now I'm just doing 5 because that's all I can do. I'm hearing the sound of someone like shuffling large, heavy boxes, and I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of freaking me out. All right, so let's just look at the pages that I managed to do in all the time it's been since I've done this. But I feel like I've kind of like been out of town, you know. Can I just list off some excuses? The first one that I have done, I feel like this is kind of a boring page, and I'm trying to think of ways that I can like spice it up and add some stuff. It looks like a little book, a little notebook with little lines on it, and it says, while waiting for something, a plane, your friend to arrive, write a list of everything you see. And the other night I was waiting for Dogman to stop writing. He's like writing a story right now, and I was waiting for him to stop writing so that we could watch more episodes of Boardwalk Empire, because that show has stolen my life. So I started writing all of the things that I was looking at and all the things that I was seeing. So it's just basically a description of my bedroom. So I wrote down green leafy bed sheets, a bag of just raspberries, which is like a crunching raspberry snack of dehydrated raspberries, antique card of buttons, stack of magazines, vanilla bean candle, Sephora shopping bag, television remote, and of course, gotta have my tea. Sippy sippy. Next, I did another page. I swear I didn't just do one. Wouldn't that be just like me though? Oh, the next one is the reason why we're standing outside in the wilderness today. I wanted to try this. I have never heard of this working or being humanly possible, but it says to do some leaf prints. So you find a green leaf and a rock, you turn the page over and hammer where the leaf is using the rock, and it's supposed to somehow make a print. So let's test that theory. I'm going to steal a tiny bit of nature. Oh look, there's one on the ground already. You can't see this, but green leaf from the ground. And now I just need to find a rock, which is harder than I thought. Oh, I see one, excuse me. The rock turned out to be a dead leaf, so all I have is this pebble. Can you see? Look, I'll just tilt the camera a little bit. There we go. Looking good. Okay, let's see if this is possible. I've never heard of this. Nothing. No change, doctor. I feel like that was totally disappointing. Can you guys comment down below with a suggestion on what we can do with this page instead? Because I'm incompetent, or maybe it doesn't work with a pebble. I don't know. I'm not seeing any rocks though. This is kind of a weird thing. I've literally never heard of this in my life. Maybe it's because I never went to camp or anything like that where maybe you like smash leaves with rocks. That sounds like a really boring camp though. I also have been working on this page, which I'm suddenly realizing I've been doing very, very wrong. It says this page is a work in progress. Add something from every environment you visit in a day. And I've just been collecting things from different days and different environments. So I done it wrong. I got this really awesome looking fish off of a set of chopsticks from one of my favorite sushi restaurants. And then I got this lip print out of the Swamp Family mail. Somebody sent me a print of their lipstick, which I thought, was totally awesome. And then there is this little thing I cut off of another Swamp Family envelope that says, put the kettle on, we'll have some tea. And then the last thing that I got actually fell out of a Swamp Family letter as well. And it says, if you could have 3 famous friends, who would they be? And I feel like that's like a really mind-numbingly difficult question, because if you could only be friends with 3 famous people, who would you guys pick? I don't know, this seems like a really, really difficult choice, but just like off the top of my head, I would probably go with Vincent Price, obviously, of course, and then Jim Morrison, and then probably like, I can't decide. I'm gonna say Jack Nicholson, because just he's like life favorite. But who would you guys pick? Because I feel like this is a really, really difficult question. But comment down below and maybe I'll get some inspiration of famous friends that I would like to have, and then I'll steal your famous friends. I would never do that. I won't steal your famous friends, I promise. I've also been working on Turn This Page Black, and you're just supposed to use items that you found around the world. So I used this bit of box from one of the products from Max Toledo collection, and then I'm using like this eagle falcon face. It's some sort of wild bird of prey. I've been like working on some of the other pages. Do you ever do that in school? I used to do that all the time. It's like you have an assignment, but you don't want to do that assignment. You want to do like other assignments instead. Anytime I had a project, I just wanted to do anything in the world other than that exact project. It's not that I didn't want to work, it's just I didn't want to work on that. My personal favorite page of this week is Cover This Page in Circles, and it was supposed to be Cover This Page in Circles that you find. It said that you find down here, but I'm like, who finds circles? That's never happened to me. I'm never just like, like out and about finding circles. So I went through this really awesome and random magazine that I got in the mail the other day with some circle punches, and I made what I think is a really cool looking page. We've got all kinds of things here like statues and travel destinations, and I've even got like a little crown up here. I think it's pretty fascinating. I really liked doing it. I just like punching paper with punches, I think. Is that a hobby? Because if so, it's my hobby. I also did another page that came out kind of disappointing because it was like the leaf smashing bit, and it was smush something colorful. Oh, I've also started collecting numbers. Smush something colorful onto this page, and one of my favorite snacks is those dehydrated raspberries that I was talking about, and anytime I'm eating them out of the bag, my hands just always get like creepily covered with red raspberry crust. So I thought smush onto the page colorfully would be my colorful raspberry fingers, but I went like that and really nothing happened. I hope you guys have been enjoying doing this book with me. I feel like I've kind of been a slacker pants the past couple of weeks, but I don't know, I go through like dry spells with this thing where I just don't know what to do with it. But I will be back within the next couple weeks to do another week of this, and hopefully it will be a little bit more interesting. If you have a suggestion on what I can do with that leaf page, I would be very, very grateful, because that just didn't work, did it? Thank you so much, as always, for hanging out with me today, spending a little time. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit that button down below, subscribe, become a member of the Swamp Family, and give an alligator its wings. Also, if you want, you can like me on Facebook, facebook.com/graveyardgirl, or you can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, or Instagram at